Warm wishes. In this video, we can see the summary of the poem All the World's a Stage by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was a prolific writer during the Elizabethan and Jacobean ages of British theatre. Shakespeare's poems remain popular to this day. His writings have been compiled in various iterations of the complete works of William Shakespeare, which include all his plays, sonnets, and other poems. William Shakespeare continues to be one of the most important literary figures of the English language. Literature without Shakespeare is like an aquarium without fish. All the World's a Stage was first published as a part of As You Like It in the first folio in 1623. The monologue is 28 lines long and this part is written in blank verse. All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. Shakespeare considers the whole world a stage where men and women are only actors. They have their exits and their entrances. They enter the stage when they are born and exit when they die. Every man during his lifetime plays 7 roles based on age. The first stage is an infant. He is wholly dependent on the mother or a nurse, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. He cries inconsolably and vomits in the nurse's arms. In the second stage, he is seen as a schoolboy and shining morning face creeping like snail. He has a shining face. He slings his bag over his shoulder, unwillingly going to school like a snail. Shying like furnace with a woeful ballad. The third stage brings before us a lover who sings woeful ballads for his beloved. He is full of love and emotions for his lover and yearns for her attention. Jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel. In the fourth stage, he is aggressive and ambitious. He is ready to fight and seek reputation even in the cannon's mouth. He promises solemnly to guard his country and becomes a soldier. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon lined. Fifth stage is of a middle-aged man who grows older with maturity and wisdom. He becomes a fair judge with a round belly. He is firm and serious. He knows many proverbs and quotes a lot of modern instances. And his big manly voice turning again toward childish trouble. In the sixth stage, the man becomes weak. He is seen with loose pantaloons and spectacles. His manly voice changes into a childish treble. His second childishness and mere oblivion, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. In the last and final stage, he turns to a child once again. It is a stage of second childhood. Slowly, he loses his faculties of sight, hearing, smell, and taste. Finally, he exits from the roles of his life. Shakespeare wishes to make us realize that the short life we spend in this world is not worth if we have a close observation of it. Life is nothing and it is like a shadow. So spend it bravely and eagerly. Be not a passer-by. All the World's a Stage was written by a famous poet, William Shakespeare. In this poem, he says that the world is a stage. All men and women are actors. Every man has 7 stages. The first stage is an infant. He cries and vomits in the arms of nurse. In the second stage, he is seen as a schoolboy, unwillingly going to school like a snail. In the third stage, he becomes a lover. By becoming a soldier, he seeks reputation during the fourth stage. In the fifth stage, he becomes a fair judge. He becomes a thin old man in the sixth stage. He loses his senses of sight, hearing, smell, and taste in the last stage. Finally, he exits from the roles of his life. Shakespeare wishes to make us realize that the short life we spend in this world is not worth if we have a close observation of it. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.